Get ready with me while I give you a review on Say You Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. What is going on with my eyeball? Just got the MCO Beauty Flawless Glow foundation the other day. I'm still trying to test out to see whether I like it or not. Say You Remember Me is actually a new release that is coming out on the 1st of April, so definitely write it down in your calendars because I'm telling you, you will 100% want to read this book. If you've read any of her books before, you know that she just writes really amazing romance books that are very easy and quick to read, super cute, and the characters are often very relatable. We've also often got the most green flag main male character ever, and this book has definitely not strayed away from that. We've got Samantha and Xavier, our two main characters, and they are honestly some of the best characters that I've ever read in a romance book. Samantha is the head of marketing at a mustard company, which sounds a little bit odd, but it honestly plays such a funny role in this book. She is so funny and witty. She's got the best banter, and I just love that in a main female character. And we've got Xavier, who is actually a veterinarian, and he had a bit of a hard upbringing, which has caused him to be a little bit closed off, a little bit quiet and moody. However, when you get to know him, he is such a sweet guy and he's super loyal. This book does start off with a little bit of insta love, which I know a lot of us don't love. However, I feel like this book did it really well. The first date between them is honestly one of the best first dates that I've ever read in a book. I was laughing, I was giggling, I was kicking my feet, and I was like, I'm instantly in love with these two characters. There's some things that are going on in Samantha's life which causes her to go away, so they end up doing long distance, which is definitely a trope in a book that I have never read before. I've never been in a long distance relationship before. However, I am in a long distance relationship with my best friends, and I know that that can be really hard, let alone in an actual relationship. I feel like that was really awesome to be represented in a book, and she did such a good job. However, I did feel like the middle part of the book was a little bit repetitive. There are a few heavier topics that are mentioned in this book. I would definitely check your trigger warnings. However, I do feel like Abby Jimenez is really good at making sure that she talks about sensitive subjects really appropriately. There were actually quite a few pop culture references in this book, and I don't know if those will age well. However, I really enjoyed them now, so we'll see. I truly believe that Abby Jimenez can do no wrong when it comes to romance books. This book was 100% one of my favorite from hers, and I highly recommend you guys read this book when it comes out in a month. She's 100% an order by author for me. I just want to say a huge thank you to Hachette and NetGalley for giving me the opportunity to read this arc. It was so good, and again, I would highly recommend you read this when it comes out on April 1st.